That was just my thing. When you use a small brush, you should be able to, and you'll get better as you go, all right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse my brush by just kind of using the side of the glass and rubbing it along the side of the glass to make sure I get all the paint out. And then I'm going to dry it on my paper towel, but you want to make sure you get all of the color out of your brush. And then when you dry it on your paper towel, it should be clear. There should be no color on your paintbrush when you dry it. And you want to make sure that you're drying your paintbrush every time, because otherwise your paint is going to get filled with water, and you don't want that, okay? So I'm washing my brush and then drying it on my paper towel before I move into my next color, which is going to be my yellow. And I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to fill in my yellow circle. I'm going to fill in my yellow box. And I'm going to fill in my yellow circle down here in the complementary colors. I'm also going to put a yellow into my warm colors. All right, and then I'm going to wash my brush of my yellow, really make sure I get all the yellow out, dry it on my paper towel. That's fine. That's your messy mat, so you can get that as messy as you need to. All right, so then I'm going to do the same thing with my blue. Very easy, just fill in my circles with blue. Yep, we're just moving along. And if you're still on yellow, that's fine. Just keep moving along. And I'm also going to fill in one of my cool colors with blue, one of my cool color circles with blue. And then I'm going to rinse my brush to get ready for my next color. It might get messy, but we can clean up at the end. Don't worry.
Oh, dang it. I washed it off with that little last I'm out. Make sure you're really good. Shut up. Let this get out more. Yeah, green.
All right, looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking great. All right, I'm going to move forward. If you're still working, it's okay. Okay, y'all, this is where it gets a little bit different. So, everyone ready to listen? Okay, so now I'm going to start mixing my colors, and I'm going to do this on my magazine, okay? So we're going to use magazines as a palette, so you can mix all on here, and then at the end, we're going to rip it off and throw it away so the next person can use it. So I'm going to mix right onto my magazine, and I'm going to start with orange. So when you're mixing these colors, you have to think about how light and how dark these colors are going to be. So I'm going to start with yellow, and I'm going to grab just a little bit of yellow and put it onto my page. And I'm not going to rinse my brush out in between this next one because I'm just grabbing a little bit of red, but watch on the board, instead of, what? Just the print, just do it on the top page. All right, y'all watch. When I'm going to grab my red, instead of dunking right in the middle and getting yellow in the middle, I'm just going to grab a little bit from the side, okay? And then I'm going to put it up above my yellow. So I'm not putting it directly with my yellow. I'm putting it up above my yellow. And then I'm going to slowly pull down red until I get to an orange that I'm happy with, okay? Red will very quickly change your color. So you want to use a little bit of red. You can always add more, but it's harder to add more yellow than it is to add more red. So start with yellow and just slowly add a little tiny bit of red until you get to an orange that you're happy with. And then when you get to a nice like medium orange, then you can fill in your orange sections on your page. I think your brush is too big. Your brush is way too big. Get a much smaller brush. And remember, you got an orange circle down in the complementary. Then add some more yellow into it. Well, you got to fill in all your colors. Oh, you mean when you're dipping in the red? Just go from the side. So use the very side, like I'll show you right here. Okay, so when you dip from the very side, it only gets color on the side. The brush is orange, just a little bit on the side. Okay, that's fine too.
So when we're done, do we like wipe our brushes down?
Yep, so then when you fill in, make sure you fill in all the circles that you need to, and then you can clean your brush. Your thing is still way too big, okay? Way too big. Let's use... Okay, well, I'm also going to show you that you need some more. All right, keep it together.
Can we get more yellow?
What?
Can we get more yellow?
Go grab some of them. All right, I'm going to keep moving. If you're still on your orange, that's okay. I'm going to clean my brush. And then I'm going to get started on my purple. So your purple is going to be a pretty even 50-50 blue and red, but still I'm going to put blue right there. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of red onto the side. And then I'm going to slowly start mixing them together until I get a color that I'm happy with. I might need a little bit more blue. I might need a little bit more red. Just mix it and see where it goes.
We're making blue and red.
We're making purple, so you need blue and red.
Which color do we get first?
Either works, either one, red or blue. The purple's pretty even 50-50. Why? Just keep going. And then I'm filling in my purple sections. Make sure you get the purple on the color wheel. Because purple is dark. Purple is almost kind of black. Yes.
They need more red.
Okay, you can grab some. Just give it a little, grab a few.
I messed up.
No, it's okay, just keep going.
I didn't.
That's alright, just keep going, It's alright, just keep going.
I need to do something.
And make sure you make enough. This is okay. Grab some more. Each one. Okay. Just make sure that you fill in your purples. Hey, quit! You don't gotta run. You don't gotta run around. Play around. Michael, come here. Can we put this on? Alright, you should have your purples. Make sure you stay with me. Don't get distracted. Okay, I'm going to keep going. My next one is going to be green. With my green, I'm going to start with yellow. I'm going to start with yellow, and I'm just going to add a little bit of blue. Again, the blue is going to change it really quickly, so I'm only going to add just a little tiny bit and slowly add more. Slowly add more until I'm happy with it. Yellow and blue. You want it to be just like a regular green. I'm about to. Green is a cool color. So when you think about warm and cool colors, you can think about the seasons, okay? So winter is cold, and there's typically blues and purples and greens in the winter. And then in the summer, it's hot, and there's like yellows and reds and oranges. So that's how you can think about warm and cool colors. Well, you can think of like the sun. The sun is orange and red and yellow. Green. I know, it's a vague rule.
What?
You can grab some.
Yeah. This is a very dark.
Y'all, make sure you get enough paint to fill your circles. You don't want to go too crazy, but make sure you get enough. You can make more. Yo! This dude! Yo, why you Alright, I'm going to move forward, but if you're still working, it's okay. So, I have y'all, it's okay. I have my secondary colors, and I still have some left over. If you don't have some left over, you might have to make more. But so the way we're going to make the tertiaries is very easy. I'm going to start with blue-green, and to make my blue-green, I'm just going to add a little bit of blue into a little bit of my green so that it just becomes a little bit darker. And I'm literally working right onto the green I made already. So if you look at the screen, I have blue and I'm just mixing it right into the green that I've already made. Yes, I can. Okay, and then you're filling in your blue-green section.
Leave me alone. Look. Somebody
I'm just adding, again, a little bit of blue into my green so that it becomes a dark blue-green. Cool? Very exciting. Calm down, calm down. Jaden, what you doing? All right, keep it together. I can't hear. Now to make my green, or my yellow-green, I'm just going to add a little bit more yellow into my green. Same thing. Just adding a little bit more yellow into my green.
Just a tad bit?
Yep, just so it's lighter, so it's almost like a nice light spring green. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit more yellow into my green, just so it's lighter than it was before. Oh, and if you're putting these in your color wheel, it's going to go in between the two colors that it's made of. So yellow-green is going to go in between yellow and green. If you're not fully filling in your color wheel, it's okay. Just make sure you get the tertiary colors at the bottom. That's what's really important. Tertiary at the bottom. It says it at the bottom. Yes, dear.
Oh, yeah, it says tertiary at the bottom. Where do we put the purple at?
Where it says purple. Y'all, keep it together. Keep it together. You guys need to calm down. Calming it together. Keeping it together. We're not getting too crazy. All right. I'm going to keep moving along. I'm going to make my blue-violet next. So I'm just going to add a little bit of blue into my purple. So it's a little bit more of a blue-purple. Adding a little bit more blue into my purple. Yes, Michael?
I'm now.
Okay, hang on. I'm coming. Are you mixing colors?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Hang on. I'll be on my way. Don't.
I need yellow. Yes.
So it's just going to be a little bit more
Oh, this is broken.
Doing good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. The next thing I'm going to do is my red violet. So same thing as before. I'm just going to add a little bit more red into my purple. So just making my purple a little bit more on the red side. It's almost like kind of like a wine color.
If it's not 1,500 years old.
Yellow and blue.
Okay, thank you. Wine is not good to drink. It's 1,500 years old. Over that.
Chastity, please. All right, I'm moving forward. I need to make a little bit more orange to make my tertiaries. Guys. Hey.
I need help making the
All right, let's quiet down a little bit so I can talk. I'm gonna make just a little bit more orange so I can make my tertiaries over here. And what I'm going to do to make my red orange is I'm just going to add a little bit more red into my orange. So it's kind of like a really dark orange. Y'all stick with it. Why do y'all need so many paper towels? You don't. You can reuse the same paper towel the whole time. All right, and the last one I'm going to do is my yellow-orange. Same exact thing. I'm just going to add more yellow to my orange. Yellow and red. And I'm just going to add more yellow to my orange. I talked about it. You add a little bit more red to your purple. Violet means purple. So you just add a little bit more red to your purple. All right.
More blue? Yes. Oh, you gotta have that. That's why it's you got more paint, right?
Perfect.
Oh, red and blue. Is it wet? I need help.
Why is that more? Need more. Right away. Wait, this is how? How do you mix red and orange together? What do you do? Yellow and red. Right? Whoa! How do you think that's yellow and red? That yellow and red. You two are being very sad. Alright. Are you both mixing on your own? Yes, we're both mixing. You just asking me what colors you do mix. Oh, you know how to mix them too. He's not mixing it. No, okay, so for your red orange, you need to show you blue. What?
What? Stop. Stop.
You need emotional.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I just heard you. I did it! Stop there.
Oh my God, there's a triangle.
My YouTube algorithm is
You're gonna be canceled from YouTube algorithm. I didn't say that. Oh,
All right. All right, y'all, let's keep it down. I'm going to show you, quiet, as you start finishing up, we are going to do one more thing with